person here. So I'm a clinical exercise physiologist with a master's degree and a yoga therapist and a wellness coach. And for my full-time job, I'm also a tobacco treatment specialist for Nova. So that's a good question. So your sacroiliac is shaped almost like an Indian head. If you've ever seen those, it's almost kind of like a triangle. They didn't used to, it moved. Your sciatic nerve goes the longest nerve track in your body, the outside of your iliac crest, your hip bone, all the way down the outside of your leg to your ankle. To your
Okay.
And it is easily compressed and impinged if you're sitting or standing for long periods. So,
right.
Yeah. Yes. And right. So last week, you guys are welcome to come on Facebook Live, Instagram. I did Foam Roller Friday, myofascial release. Message me, call me, whatever, I'll give you information. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to hit all those spots. And I'm going to go over a little bit of information. Is everybody familiar with what yoga is? Raise your hand, even if you don't have a camera, but use that little hand sign so I know who doesn't know. Okay. So, yoga is 8,000 years old. It is not a religion. It is a practice. And what's so wonderful about it is I became a yoga therapist after teaching for many, many, many years. There wasn't even certification when I started. I started in a long time ago. And I got to learn with the healing modalities. I worked with in cardiac rehab, and I worked with heart patients through the Dean Ornish program for reversing heart disease. And I saw the incredible effect. And what I learned is a discipline. It's really a discipline. And we're not even aware of all the tension that we carry every day, 24/7. We're connected. We're connected more than ever. This is how we're doing this course to this fun evening tonight. We're going to do some fun stuff. But it is putting our bodies on high alert. And the wonderful thing about yoga, it's actually, to me, an adjunct or better than some pills. All the things that we're going to be doing tonight will lower blood pressure, will lower tension physically, mentally, increase our good hormones, and decrease our bad. So lowers cortisol level, everything I'm doing, which is what makes that big buzzword was that made you fat. But it actually causes a lot more than that, a lot more issues. It increases norepinephrine and gabapentin, the things that help to, excuse me, not gabapentin, that's a medication. It decreases all the things that we don't want it to, as long as our ego is not in it. So when you do a class with somebody or by yourself, the benefit of yoga was originally found with just the breath and the meditation. They added the poses, the asanas, the hatha, the movement of yoga after. And that's why they're named after animals, because it's thousands of years ago, and plants, and there's tree pose, there's dog pose, there's cat pose, there's, goddess pose, warrior pose. All those poses came from many years ago. So the good thing is, when your ego's out of it, you let your breath, which is your tether line, the yoking of yoga, your pranayama, to be the link between your mind and your body. And so we do a lot with the breath. The benefits also is it puts us in a good mood, and that's what we're going to do tonight. It lowers the heart rate. It lowers the tension. It brings back joy. And so we're going to do breath of joy. We're going to do some fun things like that. So I hope that answers what yoga is. I've done it with all levels. I've done prenatal. I've worked with research projects for dementia with Alzheimer's and with Michael J. Fox with Parkinson's. I'm working with an autistic boy. I prevented major back surgery on myself. So you can do lots of things with your yoga.
What about cholesterol? Do you do like for specific like diabetes and cholesterol? So what about cholesterol or triglycerides?
Right, so working with the Dean Ornish Program of Reversing Heart Disease a long time ago, look at his published works. I had 12 of his cohorts, and I saw people not only lower cholesterol, lower blood pressure, lower their blood sugar issues, come off of meds, prevent open heart surgery. I saw it with my own eyes. These were my patients. So,
Wow.
yeah, yes, you can. So,
So can we add that to today?
I'm sorry?
So can we add that also today in one of the poses or something, or anything that you recommend?
I got a certain amount of time, but you all can come on to my Facebook and Instagram. I'm going to be doing it for at least another month on Friday nights and Saturday. And so I did it just before this at 6.
Okay.
And on Sundays. And they're recorded. So, you know, get my information and definitely, and I do privates for people. So,
Thank
yeah.
you.
So we want to build that balance. I just want to go over one more thing and then we're going to start moving, okay? So does yoga really help? And there is research. I'm big on the research. And it suggests that yoga may not only reduce the impact of exaggerated stress, which we certainly have right now, that response, that physiological arousal, that fight or flight, adrenal glands, that it's causing raises blood sugar. Diabetics have more issues, and I've worked with this for years. Cardiac patients have more angina, more risks of stroke. I'm helping smokers using some of these things to prevent them from continuing to smoke. So yoga has been shown those cortisol levels are key, and you can sleep better by doing it. So inversion poses, if you're worried about doing anything, the only poses that I don't want you to do if you have had a stroke and are on medication, your doctor has advised you not to. If you've had problems with the pressures in your eye, I'm not doing shoulder stands, I'm not doing headstands, I'm doing a modified. So everybody should be able to. If something doesn't feel right, please raise a hand and I'll show a modification on a chair. Everybody ready? Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to start out sitting. You can sit in your chair. You can sit, I like to sit on blocks. You can sit on a pillow. If you have a sofa pillow, we'll be using it for a few things if you want. I didn't put my bolster out, so just sit comfortably. You don't have to be, all that's important is that you have a nice straight spine. And I want you to take one hand, it doesn't have to be, doesn't matter which, put it on your chest where your heart is. And another hand and put it on your belly. And especially, I forgot who said they were the massage therapists, but when you are doing stuff for people all day, you are in a giving, whether you're a parent, whether you're a teacher, whether you're a medical professional or paraprofessional, you are giving. This is for you to give back to you. So we're going to start with breath work. It's called pranayama. I want you to shut your eyes. If you can, bring the tip of the tongue to the roof of your mouth, and that will soften your jaw right away. Just breathe. Allow yourself to notice the cool air as it comes into your body and the warmth as it exits. At your reassurance, your body is warm from within, protected and safe. And let your eyes close. And I want you to feel your belly moving with each inhale and with each exhale. So slowing your breath down calms your sympathetic nervous system, that fight or flight, and stimulates your parasympathetic nervous system, that is your relaxation response. And we're going to emphasize the exhale to stimulate that parasympathetic nervous system. Okay, so while you're breathing, I want you to picture your heart where your hand is. It can be a Valentine's Day heart, it can be a 4-chamber heart. I'm going to do the 4-square heart, the 4-square box breath around your heart. So on your next inhale, counting to 4 in your mind, send your breath up one side of your heart. As you hold your breath full, bring it across the top. Release your breath for 4 counts as you bring it down the other side. And then stay empty for 4 counts. And do 3 more of those. So you're going to inhale for 4 counts, hold it full at the top as you go in your mind, visualize it. Exhale down the other side. And then continuing, sorry. It's a very calming breath. When you're ready, release. Now I was going to do both sides, but in the interest of time, we're going to start to move a little bit. So from your sitting, I want you to just kneel for a moment and notice if that's comfortable or not comfortable. We are going to go into child's pose. So if your knees aren't happy sitting, or this is cutting through the sciatic nerve, you've got some choices. Props can be a block or a pillow. Here's one of my cushion pillows, okay? You can do this. If you have neither, you have a towel, roll it up and get it right in the crease of your knees. If you're not able to come all the way down comfortably, bring your pillow in front of you. I want you to let go. So child pose is a breath of release and restoration. So just allow yourself to shut your eyes. Allow yourself to sink. This is so good on stress because it calms the mind and it releases tension from the neck and shoulders. If you'd like, I'd like you to stretch your arms out in front in extended child pose. And this way you can release the tension in your back, neck, and shoulders that people were asking about that. Walk your hands to the right, sink your hips to the left. Inhale into the space up that left side body, and as you exhale, feel yourself sink. If you would like, you can take your left hand close to, on top of, or over, and I'm showing it forward in case you need to see it, and just breathe into it. Let your ego be out of this. Your ego has no place in this practice. This pose can be used at any point for a time of rest when we're doing things. So your breath is slow and just calm. On your inhale, come back to the center and feel your ribs expand out. And then as you exhale, feel yourself sink. And maybe use a mantra here. Any mantra that you want that's an I am statement is always good. I love I am mantras. It could be I am safe. Or with every breath I take, I feel myself releasing. Whatever you want. Walk your hands to the left, your hips to the right. And maybe walk that right hand close to, on top of, or over the left. And allow your focus to be on releasing through that side body. With every breath, I feel myself relaxing. Come back through the center. And vertebrae by vertebrae, I want you to simply roll yourself up. So we're going to go into downward dog. I'm going to show you from the front and the side. Get some water if you're dehydrated. Please keep drinking through this. Okay? I brought a chair. If anybody's uncomfortable, I said you could just sit. On downward dog, if you're not comfortable, you can do it on a chair like this. This is what can everybody see me? With the hands on the seat of the chair. So I'll keep showing variations in case you need them. So knees are hip width, hands are shoulder width, and we'll release wrists after this, I promise. Just let your body rock. And I'm showing you from the side so you can see my back. If you've never seen it, it looks like a teepee or a pyramid or an upside down letter V. So flex your feet and just kind of sink back and give your feet a little stretch. We'll do a little footwork in a moment. Good. Take a deep breath in. Inhale, open and arch your back. And then exhale, follow around and release. If your knees don't like this, please put a towel. We're going to do cat-cow and go into down dog. So as you inhale and exhale, you inhale and open the chest and throat. You exhale and round the chest and throat. So you feel like a cat would be with an angry cat move and a cow with udders. So moving through this cat-cow fluidly brings into the body that release of tension. It allows you to alleviate the stress that our bodies hold on. It opens up the chest and the back. Let your head move with it. I'm seeing some heads not moving. Look up. Maybe the tip of the tongue go to the roof of the mouth. It provides that gentle massage of the spine. And this also helps to relax the neck and the shoulders. Okay, so the next time you do cow, which is your belly hanging down, I want you to push out of your knees and up into just your hands and feet. And once you're here, move your head gently and slowly. I'll show it from the front, as if you're saying no. And then nod it as if you're saying yes. And then let it hang, and maybe pedal out your feet. We've got most of the ladies in here, if you're used to wearing high heels, you've got short calf muscles. So just let it release. Good, now if you can stay here, or if you need a break, take a break. We're gonna do something for that sciatic nerve. So lift up both heels, turn your toes to the left and drop your heels. Feel the release come from the hip down to the ankle. And on your inhale, come up through the center, like you have 5-inch stilettos, ladies. And I know we have one person who's pretending. And lower the heels, or if he isn't, I don't want to know. And then inhale back to the center. And now slowly release down onto your knees. And we're going to do a wrist release here. So look at my hands. You're going to flip your palms over. So see how they're like this. Round yourself down and relax into the backs of your wrists. So the muscles that we're releasing here, the extensor muscles, if you're typing a lot, you need this. Tennis players get this a lot. They get epicondylitis or tennis elbow. So just maybe circle, release, reverse. When you're ready to come up, shake it out. Good. Now we're going to come to standing. We're going to take a break. We'll come back down in a moment. So go ahead and release onto your feet and just rock back and forth. And if your knees don't like you bending this much, that's okay. Get your chair. Put your weight on your elbows on your seat and just rock back and forth. So don't want anybody's knees to not be happy. And then when you're ready, you're going to slowly, slowly bring it up. Shake it out. So I know I might not mention it every time, but all of these poses are to open us. So this next one, you want to be in a spot where you're not going to slide, and you can grab either a strap, a belt, an old tie, towel. If you happen to be flexible enough, please let me know if you can't see me. And you can grab your hands behind your back with your palms apart or together. And not rounding your shoulders. So if you see me from the side, you want to roll those shoulders back. Okay? If you're rounded forward, it doesn't help you. So I personally like having this because when you put your hands in, and you flip them in, all those muscles that are tight that cause the neck and shoulder issues are going to go away. Okay? So feet wide. And then before we go into this, is a wide angle forward fold. It's going to release the inner thighs. It's going to help the SI joint and that IT band a little bit. You can stack up some blocks or some books or a step stool to put your head on. If you're really concerned, again, you can do this with the chair, with your strap, and come forward. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to move mine down so you guys can see me. So grab your strap, your towel, your belt, your tie, whatever you have. Open your legs wide. you just put a bucket in it filled with something. So on your inhale, let your hips open. Let your chest open. Let your throat open. Feel your shoulders open. Breathe. So those hip flexors get tight. That can cause sciatica, the psoas muscles. One more deep breath. As you exhale, imagine you now have helium balloons in your hands. Float them up and begin to fold forward in the hinge in your hips. Go as far as you can and rest your head. So you might have to hold on, let go of your strap for a moment. Put this and get your head down. Okay? So you might have two things stacked. It just depends on your hamstrings. Nobody cares. I'm the only one who, nobody's looking. Everybody's head's down. Okay, so in this position, to release you, I want you to first rock your hips from side to side. I'm going to show it from the side because you have to look up and see. It'll be easier. So whether your head's on the chair or blocks, you just rock your hips from side to side. And then add your shoulders going to the opposite side. Okay, now you're going to release your strap. You're going to bend your knees. You're going to turn your feet out and bring your hands on your shoulders. This is goddess. But in our goddess, we're going to release the shoulders more because we had a request. So roll that shoulder forward and look and give a twist. Look over your shoulder. Oh, I just have two birds laying on my arm. Inhale back to the center. You might hear it chirping. Exhale and twist to the other side. Good. On your inhale, slowly, slowly, slowly roll this out. And shake it out. Whew. How's everybody doing? You good?
Good.
Okay. So we're going to do a funny one. We're going to do some laughter yoga. I don't know, the only person who may have done it, Franny, did you come when I did the neuroplasticity and did laughter yoga?
Sorry?
Did you do the laughter yoga, Franny, with me ever? I can't hear her.
She's probably
Thumbs?
muted.
Yes, yes,
You
yes.
did? Okay. So it is funny. We're going to do breath of joy first, and then we're going to do laughter yoga. And in laughter yoga, the philosophy of it, I'll go over in a minute. We'll do breath of joy, and we'll take a break, and then I'll explain laughter yoga. So, watch my arms in breath of joy. Breath of joy is really good for helping you clear your lungs. And right now, you get anything going on, you want them clear. So your hands come in front of you. So everybody do this with me so I know you have it. Then they come up wide in like a V for victory. And I like palms up because it keeps the shoulders relaxed. Then you swoop them up and overhead and look up. And then as you exhale, okay, so I'll do it again, do it with me. And when you do it, each of those thirds, you're inhaling a third, then 2/3, then you're full, and then you let it out with a big hop. So it's, so watch me. So I'm going to do it again. So I'll talk you through it. You can keep going on your own, but I'll just talk you through the first one. Here we go. Inhale front, another third V, all the way full up, big haw, let it go. Ready? Front, V, all the way, let it go. Good. And it's through your nose. One more. Good. All righty, take a break. You should feel invigorated right now, all right? A little bit? Okay. So get some water. Go ahead and sink down. Actually, we're going to hang forward. And then I'll talk to you about the next one. This is a forward fold, one of my favorites. Great way to release the neck and the shoulders. Look at my hands before you do it. I'm going to come close to the camera. The backs of my hands are together. I'm not like this. You're going to be like this. And then when you come down, then you'll grab elbows. But what this does is it releases the tension between the neck and the jaw muscles and the shoulder blades. Okay, so soften your knees. Drop your chin to your chest. Look at your feet. Bring the backs of your hands together. And vertebra by vertebra, just roll down. One vertebra at a time. And then once you're there, grab your elbows and notice which arm is in front. You don't need to see anything. I will talk you through this. So let your arms kind of glide from side to side like a pendulum. And why does this release stress? It stretches your hamstrings. It releases the tension in the low back. When we grab the elbows, we open up the neck and shoulders. It also reduces blood pressure. So be very careful when you guys come out of it. We'll come out just as slowly. Okay, now switch hands. So whichever one was your front hand, switch it. This one I love. This is going to release your sciatica too. You're going to make almost like an infinity symbol or a sideways 8. Dig your elbows. As you do that, alternate knee bends. Look at me if you're not sure because I am demonstrating. It's one of my favorite things to do because I release my sciatic nerve on the leg, which is straight, away from my elbow. So from the front, if you're not sure, we'll do it enough that you can see it and try it. I'm bending the knee where I'm guiding the elbow and straightening the other leg. Good. So get a few more in, and then when you go to roll up, draw your chin into your chest. Let your arms dangle like a rag doll. And then roll up as if your spine is a fishing line and somebody is just reeling you in. Your head's the weight at the end of the fishing line. And just as you inhale, come up and open your arms, open your throat. Smile in that happiness, the joy, and let it go and release. Good. All right. So we're going to do something, get some water. I'm going to do a foot release, and while we do the foot release, I'm going to talk about laughter yoga because you're not going to want to laugh during the foot release. I would love you to, but I won't make you. So I like a block, and if you look at my feet, I don't know, can you see my feet? Can anybody see them? They are flexed. Everybody see that? Who's my massage therapist too? Where are you? Raise your hand or wave so I know which one. Is it Lori? Okay, great. All right, so this one's for you. So if you can't see my feet, your feet are flexed, your toes are pointing to your knees. I like to sit on 1 or 2 blocks. If your knees aren't happy, sit on 2 or a pillow and a towel. All right? And then you're gonna reach behind your back and grab a hold of your elbow. All right? And so I'm gonna show you from the front for a moment. Roll that shoulder back, drop your head, and then you're gonna reach the fingers down on the arm that's there, and you're gonna nod your head. Yes, I want my neck to be relaxed. No, I don't want any more pain. You can grab the other elbow or grab your forearms, bring it up and give a little twist and look over your shoulder the other way. And I know you're ready to come out of this, so when you do a little temper tantrum, just tap out your feet like you're having a little mini temper tantrum, which I have a feeling that Marcy and those guys wanted to have a temper tantrum or that glass of wine earlier. She's here, I just saw her. So there's her temper tantrum from all of us. Okay, so I'm gonna give you text message thumb release is the next one, since we asked for some of this. Thumb and forefinger, see how I'm making a split? Tips of the fingers together, spread them wide. Good. Bring your thumbs right to your navel point. Relax and roll your shoulders back. Those of you who like to ski, is a really good way to release that pincer, and it's good for headaches. I get migraines, and I'll do this in my tapping and my little spot right there. So now fingers are down, chest is open, shut your eyes, and I want you to imagine that your fingers are now going up an escalator, an elevator. Slowly bring them up as high as you can without clenching your jaw. Flowing your breath slow and easy. Breathe all the way up as high as you can, probably no higher than your xiphoid process, which is like where your breastbone is. And then slowly bring it in. Good. Open and close your hands a few times. Wiggle your fingers. Roll them out. going the other way. Shaking, felt good? Yay. Okay, we're gonna do the feet one more time because it's so much fun. Okay, we gotta do the other side of the neck. So flex the feet again. Sit back on your heels. Wrap to the other side, drop your head. And again, you're gonna nod your chin. Okay, I did that side, I gotta do this side. Nod your chin. Yes, I want my neck open. Move your head side to side. No, I don't want any more pain there. No pain in the neck or pain in the other spot. Grab your elbows or your forearms, inhale it up. And as you exhale, twist and look over your shoulder. Breathing in, growing taller. Breathing out, releasing. Come out of it, tap out your feet. So, get some water. I'm going to talk to you about this next thing. We're only going to do 2 things with it. I don't know what our time is. I got to see what the time is. Okay. So, I researched laughter yoga for neuroplasticity. So, if anybody is able to join me in my fundraising for the longest day on the 20th, great. It's a whole neuroplasticity, and every penny goes to Alzheimer's. Both my parents died from neurological. So that's been my mission, to learn the things that I can do. Laughing, they say, it's better than an apple a day. It's laughter day. In fact, they've actually studied the wonderful effects. And the person that actually, I'm going to read a little bit of this because I want to get it right. So the science of this and the reason this all started was in 1995, a doctor in India started doing a series of breathing and relaxation exercises to stimulate happiness for his health. And he did some experimental therapeutic research. And what he learned is that the subjects, even he did fake laughter, eventually became genuine and eventually produced those wonderful psychological and physiological benefits. So the research since then has been huge. It came to the U.S. Wow. Let's see when that was. I think it was the one who wrote, the doctor, and I'm trying to think of his name. I thought I put it in here. Oh yeah, Norman Cousins, Anatomy of an Illness. Some of you might remember that, 1979. So the studies that I've read and the research, it improves your heart rate, immune system function, lowers your blood pressure, reduces all those stress hormone productions, increases salivary flow, elevates pain tolerance, gives you a general feeling of well-being, and it's fun. It doesn't hurt. It actually is kind of a workout. Yeah. So it's helpful with routine stress, and I make a point of trying to just let go and laugh about things. So, anybody have a problem with laughing? No. We're gonna make each other laugh. And we're gonna do it.
Lastly, but I have to leave. So I just wanted to thank you for all your help.
Yeah, and get in touch if they, they have my permission to give out my number. If you want, I'll talk with you on some of those things, okay?
Okay, sure. Thank you very much. All right.
Okay, so stand up. And we're going to do fake laughter. And you've been, I'm sure, in a situation where people said something, they started laughing, you started laughing, you're laughing till you're crying, you're laughing till you're almost peeing your pants. And you don't remember what you're laughing about, but you feel really good afterwards. And that's what this is about. So I like to start out with just kind of some clapping. And I don't know if it's because I'm here in Weston and we got so many Latin people, but I do I call it the cha-cha-cha laugh. So it's oh, oh, ha, 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 oh, oh, ha, ha, ha. So, oh, oh, great, good. So the next one is I'm going to have you pretend. Now, when I did it in person and Franny was there, we did some really silly stuff, but it's harder to do it in a group like this. So I want you to put your pretend cell phone in your hand and imagine that somebody says something, and I'm watching you guys, and I'm going to time it. We are going to laugh forcefully for 30 seconds, okay? And going to coach you through it to keep going, but I want you to pretend that somebody is telling you the funniest joke. It could be political in a funny way, not in a bad way. It could be, you know, one of the memes that are going around of, you know, people right now. Whatever's going to make you laugh, okay? And I'm going to laugh with you, and I don't want you to stop. I want you to keep laughing. Are we ready? Are we ready?
Yes, we said put your hands where?
It doesn't matter where your hands are. Oh, I
Okay.
was just saying to pretend you had a phone.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
So you can sit here with your phone, which is what I'm going to do because I've got it on timer, okay?
Okay.
And somebody says something. Okay, as loud and as long, and don't stop laughing, Margot. I see you, and I saw you laughing before, so I knew she likes to laugh. Okay, ready? Here we go. Okay, stop. Oh, God. And you don't really have to stop. He's on it. Somebody's on their head. I like it. You're upside down. Woo! You feel your heart rate up? Your endorphins, your adrenaline, all the cortisol levels have just dropped.
Well, I can't hear you. I think you mute me.
I can't hear either.
Yeah, I can't hear. I think she mute us.
Hello, can you
We
hear
can't
me?
hear you.
No.
I hit unmute. Hold on.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm unmuted. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
I can hear you now.
I think whoever was on did it because I haven't been near the camera. So. Okay, no worries. All right, so we're going to open everything up. You're on your knees. Put your left leg in front. If anybody is not comfortable doing this on the floor, look at me. You sit in a chair, and you can do the same thing that we're doing. Okay? You don't have to do it on the floor. All right, here we go. Left leg's in front, right leg's back. Just kind of rock and open up your hip, and then release and open up your leg. So if you can see me, I'm rocking back and forth. Good. And the next time you rock forward, see if you can bring your arm up on the side that your knee is down. So it should be your right. You can lean. If you want both arms, you can grab a hold of your wrist. I'm going to show the front view. And that'll get a little more shoulder, a little more side body. Take 2 or 3 breaths there. A lot of people carry their stress in their hips. So this is a wonderful way to release the hip flexors, the quads. Have your knees if they're not comfortable. Go ahead and come out. Shake out your legs and switch sides. So, again, I'm going to be showing this way so you can see me. So it's a rock forward and back. Once you get there, this is just to lubricate the hips. And our pelvis, our hips take a big beating. Now they're kind of a fortress supporting everything. Good, and then bring it all the way forward and open it up. You can bring up both arms or one. You can hold on. You can have your hand on a chair. or a table, and you can also grab the wrist and give a gentle pull to open up that shoulder blade area. Good, when you're ready, go ahead and come out of that. We're gonna roll to our back for our home stretch, which should feel really nice. And we're gonna do a bridge pose. And we're also gonna do a forward fold. So we're gonna start with a forward fold. Oh good, 10 minutes. So in single leg forward fold, you have one knee bent, the other leg straight. But this is like a ragdoll forward bend. You can put a strap or a towel, or if you're flexible enough, a hold, but I want you to keep the relaxed, released jaw, neck, shoulders that we've just released. So it's all about just letting go. So when you're ready, walk your hands down, strap if you want it, shut your eyes. Every time you inhale, breathe into the spaces between each vertebra and down your leg, and as you exhale, sink your shoulders, sink your sit bones. Take 2 or 3 breaths on this side. You're having the sole of your left foot into that right thigh. And this calms the brain. It helps to relieve mild depression, anxiety, fatigue, headaches, insomnia. When you're ready, shake it out. We'll go to the other side, and then we'll do one more release sitting before we lie back. So roll the shoulders a little. And again, the sole of the foot's not underneath the leg, it's next to it. And if you're feeling tight in your hips, you can do this. I'll show you on the chair. You can do this on a chair. You're not comfortable, it's just not right for you. Lean into that leg and do it that way. Never works. Okay, so when you're ready, drop your head, let go, and breathe. Just remember all the benefits of yoga. What it can do. Flexibility, strength, increase energy, reduce stress. Relaxing yoga poses that we're doing today, you calm both your body and your mind. That's what's so nice. And then be happier. We did a recent study and it showed that the practicing regular yoga and meditation resulted in those higher serotonin levels, which is that happy hormone. And it only took about 15 minutes. And it also showed that the increased higher levels of GABA, which is lowers levels of depression and anxiety. So go ahead and I'm gonna make sure I've got everything. Just looking to see what I might have missed. We did neck, we did back. We're gonna do one more for the back. Go ahead and lean back actually and just windshield wipe your legs. That'll feel really good. Easy spinal twist. So when we go to lie back, just stay sitting for a moment because I'm going to give you a few choices. We're going to do bridge, and you can play it a few different ways. And then when we're done bridge, we'll go into legs up the wall. So before you lie back, I want you to see both of these. In bridge pose, you can put a block underneath if you really want to relax and grab a hold. You don't have to grab a hold, and if you aren't able to and you want to, you can use a strap or a towel. The benefit of it is you're rolling the shoulders and you're opening again that closed front body from sitting, driving, working on the computer, eating, all those things does that. Okay? The next pose that we're going to do, you have choices. We're going to do legs up the wall, which has been absolutely proven to help with depression, with high cortisol levels, and you're supported. If you're not comfortable like that, one of my favorite go-tos, if I wake up in the middle of the night, I have these pillows. I'll do it this way in 90-90. And if you don't have a block and you want support, you want to go against the wall, this is my big wall, it's here, okay? And then we'll finish the last thing with our Shavasana, our first pose, which is pretty easy. So go ahead and find the space and spot of your choice. All right, in your bridge. So your knees are bent, you're pointing to the ceiling. I like, if anybody wants to add the inner thighs to put a block between the legs, a pillow, or even a rolled towel. Very good to engage those muscles. And then again, if you want to put a towel or a strap or grab your ankle. So when you're ready, just stay here for a moment. Soften your jaw. Feel that belly move. In. Breath, your belly comes out like a big balloon filling up with air. Out breath, that balloon deflates. And your next breath in, peel each vertebra up. Draw the shoulder blades together. Try to create a lock at the throat chakra. Bring your chin as close to your chest and your chest as close to your chin as you can. Very therapeutic for lowering high blood pressure, reducing anxiety, fatigue, backaches, headaches, insomnia, all those lovely, lovely things that we don't want. And then slowly ease yourself down. And we're going to go into the legs up the wall. So you choose, you can go 90-90 with your legs on the seat of a chair. You can bring the legs up the wall specifically, or you can have a block, which is one of my favorites. I'll just do this anywhere, underneath. Your palms are turned up in a gesture of openness. Maybe want to move your head a few times from side to side so you feel the neck release. And in this phase, we're going to do some mantras. We won't have time for the whole meditation, so we'll let ourselves simply release completely. So just know in this position you are regulating your blood pressure, calming the nervous system, quieting the mind, draining the fluid from the legs, improving circulation, digestion. Just let yourself be in that space of happiness, peace. Give yourself permission to let go of what no longer serves. With every breath, I feel myself relaxing. All experiences are helping me grow. I have control over how I feel, and I choose to feel at peace. So positive affirmations increase happiness and reduce stress. Our thoughts influence our actions, which affect our circumstances. And these stress relieving affirmations go a long way to calming down. So I want you to visualize releasing the stress from your mind and the tension from your body with every exhale. And with every inhale, bringing in the relaxation, the love, positive energy, and releasing anything negative, anything that doesn't serve you. As the Buddha says, all that we are is the result of what we have thought. The mind is everything. What we think, we become. All experiences are helping me grow. When you're ready, take your time. Roll over to your side. If you're on a block or if you're on a chair against the wall, slide yourself into Shavasana on your back. If your back's not happy, put something underneath your knees. I'm going to do my best to have us done in about 2 or 3 more minutes, but I want you to leave feeling and manifesting happiness, joy, freedom. So get yourself in a comfortable final relaxation. And imagine a healing, glowing energy of light way out in front of you, like a pin of light. And as you inhale, you notice that glowing energy getting bigger and brighter. And as you exhale, it just stays there, and you start to feel the warmth. And intuitively, you know that is a loving, healing, spiritual energy. And find it coming in. And as you notice it getting closer and closer, automatically find the place in your body, your mind, your spirit that is needing the most healing. Send that energy there. It could be a really dark spot that you notice in your mind's eye, and as that glowing energy comes in, it starts to permeate it and envelop it. And I want you in your mind to hear these affirmations. I am free to make my dream a reality. I'm not defined by my past mistakes. I'm becoming who I was meant to be. I am worthy of the best, and I choose me. I'm a miracle man. I'm healthy and full of energy. I am grateful for everything I have right now. I am safe. I'm a positive person who attracts positive things into my life. I am in control of my life and choose to feel peaceful. I am centered and quiet. I am breathing slowly and deeply, filling myself with calmness. I'm letting go of all my worries and fears. I'm relaxed and calm. I'm releasing all negative emotions from my system. I love myself for who I am. When you're ready, start to move around your fingers and toes. Take some slow, deep breaths in, and as you breathe in, feel yourself become lighter and freer and more open than when you came into this practice today. Roll to your side. Maybe draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug and a mental pat on the back. Good for you for coming in. You could have been drinking wine or cooking food and probably served yourself with your own loving release that didn't need alcohol. Put weight on you. Go ahead and slide yourself up to a sitting position. Bring your hands to your heart. Let your eyes shut and just notice the beating of your heart. Helen Keller is my shero next to my sister. And she did something on happiness. And I love it. So I'm going to read that to you and then finish with one more affirmation. Joy is a holy fire that keeps our purpose warm and our intelligence aglow. Work without joy shall be as nothing. Resolve to keep happy, and your joy and you shall form an invincible host against difficulties. Breathing into that space of love. I am thankful and grateful for the good in my life. I am happy, calm, and free from worry. Sending out your healing divine energy to everybody who practiced today. We say together, namaste. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed releasing your stress. How's everybody feeling? I haven't paused.
Thank you.
Doreen?
Thank you very much.
Thank
Oh,
you.
it's my pleasure. Gay.
Thank you. That was
El-
wonderful.
I'm so glad, Margaret. There's a smile. Well, I'm glad you all enjoyed it. Again, if anybody wants to, I am on Facebook and Instagram Live, just like me at Leslie Morris. And I do classes Friday night like this, the hour before at 6, and on Sundays for a few more weeks at least. And if anybody's interested, next Saturday again, it's the longest day for Alzheimer's and National Yoga Day, and I'm doing yoga for neuroplasticity. What of these things are helping our brain? Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you. Namaste.
Thank you. Have a nice
Everybody,
day.
namaste.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay.